נתחיל.
The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Hello everybody, welcome to the weekly webinar. Every Wednesday at the same time. Doing this webinar, so I would like to welcome you guys from GoToWebinar, and you guys joining us live at on Facebook, on the iTrader.com homepage. So welcome everyone. Okay, this is Neil Green again with you on the weekly webinar, just like every Wednesday. I want to do a technical check, see that you can see the screen and hear my voice. If there's anyone that has any technical problem, this is the time to let me know. On the GoToWebinar, of course, you can write on the chat window. And if you guys on Facebook, if you have any question, you can write me down on the comments. We all good? Can we start? Okay, great. So welcome. Last week we talked about technical trading, and this week we're going to talk about this huge event that takes place tomorrow, the UK elections. Before we start, I want to re-show you our homepage at iTrader.com. All right, this is our homepage, iTrader.com. If we go down here, we can see you can join our next webinars. All you have to do is to go here, click on Save Me a Seat, put in your first name, last name, and your email address. I think next week we're gonna talk about. I'm not even sure. Let's check it. Let's check it together. Okay, so the UK general elections will take place today, and we're gonna talk about the oil inventories. All right, next week. So you're more than welcome to join us, and let's start. Okay, so UK elections. Okay. Everybody can see the screen, hear my voice. We good? That's good. Where am I? There you go. Trading the UK elections. Okay, the UK election will take place tomorrow. This is a very important election in the UK, and I'm going to explain you why. The tensions are high, both politically and economically. Okay, so we're going to see, we expect to see huge reaction of the market to these elections that are going to take place tomorrow. Brexit, if you remember, the British exit is the main factor in this election. Theresa May, she's the Prime Minister of the UK, versus Jeremy Corbyn. Okay, Conservatives. Theresa May represents the Conservative versus the Labour, right versus left. Hard Brexit versus soft Brexit. All right, the Conservative side, Theresa May, the Prime Minister. By the way, she's the Prime Minister since after the referendum that took place in the UK for the Brexit on June 24th. Okay, it was back then 52% to 48% to do the Brexit, which means the British have decided to leave the EU, not be part of the European Union because of many reasons, political reasons, regulation reasons. Think about it that a local British bank was under a European regulation, which means that people from Belgium or Germany or whatever could go into the UK and, try to, because of the regulation, see if the UK banks work according to the European regulation. The other problem was the high immigration because of the open borders in Europe, the high amount of people that went into the UK as immigrants. So right now, Theresa May is going to elections to get a stronger coalition in the British Parliament in order for her to do the Brexit the way she wants it, the way she was elected to do, because she became a prime minister after the UK referendum, after the last prime minister have resigned, and right now she wants to get the right terms for the Conservative side and for the British on this Brexit. Okay, so hard Brexit versus soft Brexit. The poll suggests a close race. Brexit results were, as I said, 52 to 48% back then. It was on June 24th of 2016. The Great British Pound, okay, the pound will be the main asset to trade. Okay, the British currency, the main asset to trade, the pound. High volatility expected after results are published. Okay, we're talking about tomorrow with the UK election. We're talking about a major event. Okay, that should affect the market strongly. Okay, some analysts predict a drop of more than 5% in the British pound if uncertainty rises. So it's a lot. 5% is a lot. First results expected to be published around 10 GMT time. Okay, traders can start taking advantage Thursday night and Friday morning. Write it down for you to understand when the market is going to react strongly, because the elections are going to take place on the night between Thursday and Friday, and we're going to see the effect on Thursday night and Friday morning. Understanding direction. Oh, now, solid win, okay, by May, Theresa May, could introduce more stability to the markets. Okay, if she's going to be elected, it means we're going for a hard Brexit. Now, what happened last time? Let me show you. Let's open the MetaTrader, and let me try to show you. Okay, this is the British pound versus the US dollar. Okay, if we go back to June 24th, when the UK referendum took place, and this is the day. This is a daily chart, which means that each candle you see here represents one day. Of course, a red candle means that the British pound got weaker versus the US dollar, and a green candle would mean the opposite. You see this big red candle, okay, more than 11% after the UK referendum, when the British surprised all of us. The whole world right now is going right wing. Now think about it. The British have decided to leave the EU, the Brexit. It didn't happen yet because of political reasons. And this is May, actually, why May is going to the elections tomorrow, because she wants to get more power in the parliament in order for her to do the Brexit with the right terms for the British, or the way that the Conservative Party sees it, in order to get more power, okay? To get the right terms versus Europe. So what happened last time when after the UK referendum, after the British decided for the Brexit, the pound crashed down. Okay, you see that right now. So think about it. If May is going to get a solid win tomorrow, think about where the pound might go. Okay, so I just wanted to show you the Brexit itself. It didn't take place yet. We're still waiting for the UK elections tomorrow. A solid win by May, as we said, could introduce more stability to markets. The main reason for election is to establish a strong coalition for May, as we just said. A tight win for May would be considered problematic because of Brexit negotiations, because if she's not going to have enough power in the parliament, if her coalition, the conservative side, is not going to be as strong as Theresa May wants it, she might not get the right terms for the British people, for the Brexit, for the British exit out of Europe, and then it might, and then maybe we're going to see a soft Brexit, if we're going to see any Brexit at all. Okay, there's a theory that it might not happen, but we might see a soft Brexit. Okay, seeing a soft Brexit might not affect the British pound as a hard Brexit. So think about it. Now, May has mentioned that her first priority is Brexit. This is why she was elected to be a prime minister. On the other side, let's understand the other direction. A Corbyn win would be considered a big surprise, first of all. Okay, in general, in the market, on events, when you have surprises, usually the market reacts stronger than because the whole market is based on expectations. So if we have any surprise to any side, for any event, especially in such a major event such as the UK elections, okay, we predict that the market will react strongly. Short-term market stability could be under pressure, but medium-term aspect could be for a soft Brexit. Corbyn, okay, as opponent to May, is not committed to Brexit. Okay, this is the Labour side, the left side. They want to be part of Europe. Is not committed to Brexit. even though there was a referendum, so you still need to, go to the Brexit, but the terms are going to be softer. Terms softer might be better for the British pound. Hard Brexit might be, we might see a bigger drop in the British pound. As we said, analysts believe it might be more than 5%. Now, traders, you guys are recommended to build technical setup for the British pound versus all majors. Okay, you can trade versus the euro, versus the US dollar, whatever you like to trade. Setups should have wide support and resistance levels. Now, we said it before, and you can go on our homepage at Facebook to the last webinar that we did last week on Wednesday. We talked about the fact that in order to take right trades, correct trades, to be a smart trader, you need to know how to combine the technical analysis with the fundamental analysis. All right? If you know how to combine both together, then you're a professional trader. Now, the UK elections is a major fundamental event. Okay? We said if we expect May to have a big win, big coalition, okay, a lot of power in the parliament, we expect a harder Brexit. Harder Brexit, okay, we saw what happened on June 24th. I showed you on the MetaTrader, the pound got weaker. Okay, harder terms might get the pound, as the analysts believe, drop more than 5%. If she's not going to get, if she's going to win by tie, if it's going to be the elections are going to be tight, she might not have enough power in the parliament. She might not have a bigger coalition, which means we don't expect, okay, we might even see a relief on the Great British Pound. So setup should have wide support and resistance levels. Okay, when you put on your key levels, and you can see on the last webinars where we put support and resistance lines, you can go further. I would go to the daily chart and see, you know what, let's see it together. What are we here for? Okay, let's take a look on the MetaTrader. This is the British pound. This is the daily chart, okay? If I'll zoom out just a little bit versus the US dollar, this is the Brexit here. Okay, if we see a relief, this is around, this is our resistance line around 134. And on the other side, okay, we see a support line here at around 112.10. Okay, so these are on the daily chart generally the resistance and support lines. These are the key levels on the technical aspect. Okay, combine this with the UK elections results that we're going to receive them. You know, the market is going to start react to the elections on Thursday night and Friday morning. If we know how to combine both together, we can get great trading opportunities. Okay, major event, major event. Okay, back to the PowerPoint. Any questions so far? We good? Okay. Okay, if you have any questions, you guys on the GoToWebinar, just write me down on the chat window. You guys on Facebook, write a comment. Setups should provide support. We said it. Okay, profit targets could extend more than 5% per direction. We said it already. Time could be an important factor tomorrow. Traders will need liquidity in order to sustain short-term swings. Now let me explain. As you probably know, if you ever trade on Forex, on currencies, this market is very volatile, which means the prices of the currencies are going up and down. Okay, 5% is a lot. Okay, it's a huge movement. But even if it's going to go up and down, okay, during the elections or during the results of the elections by 2, 3%, and so on, up or down, okay, we should be cautious about it, which means that we should be ready for that with enough liquidity, which means enough funds, enough money in our accounts. Now, what I'd like you to do right now, okay, of course, good luck. What I'd like you to do right now is after this webinar, contact your account managers, okay, to ask about the UK elections tomorrow, okay? Try to set up the account so you have enough funds that the volatility of the market during the UK elections won't harm you. Okay, it's very important because a lot of times people understand how to analyze the market technically and fundamentally, and at the end of the day, and maybe it happened to a lot of you, at the end of the day the market went their way, but still, okay, still during the trade itself, okay, because the market is so volatile, we want enough liquidity in our accounts, so even if the market will go against us a little bit at the beginning, we can still survive in the market in order to take the bigger movement and try to make some profits. All right, got it? Okay. So again, this is June 24th, UK referendum, 52% versus 48 for the Brexit. British have decided to leave the European Union. Okay, price of the pound went down all the way here to the support level at around 112. Okay, 112. Right now it's 112.60, 129. I'm sorry, 50. Okay, we have a resistance line here. It checked it 1, 2, 3, 4 times at around 134. So this is the resistance and the support line for tomorrow or for Thursday night, the night before Thursday and Friday. Again, Thursday night we're going to get the results. Friday morning it might be still a great time to trade. We're going to see if May will win. I'm talking about a big win. She might have a greater coalition, a lot of power in the parliament to get the right terms versus the European Union on the negotiations regarding the Brexit. Okay, it might be, and then you saw what happened last time. It's going to be a hard Brexit. Okay, hard Brexit, hard terms. We saw what happened last time. Okay, on the other hand, if she's going to get a tight win, we expect, okay, we never know, but we expect a soft Brexit, which means a relief for the pound. All the way might be to resistance line or more, so pay attention to this. You're more than welcome to email me if you have any further questions, okay? Please don't forget to contact your account managers. Next week, we're going to talk about oil inventories. You're more than welcome to join us through our website here at itrader.com. Of course, if you have any questions, any further questions, write me down or ask your account managers. I think we're good, right? Okay, so I would like to thank you very much for participating and wishing you a great evening. And guys, take advantage of the event tomorrow. It's a major event. You're going to see. Take a look at the British pound. You might see huge movements. All right? So take advantage of it. Thank you very much and good luck. Bye-bye.